Hey kids, you know, 2020 has been a hell of a year, hasn't it? As we round into the second last month of the year, that's normally when I announce the photoHuch calendar. And this year, 2021, for next year, 2021, is now officially up for sale. Click the link below, boom, there's the e-store there, and we'll send it out to you. So if you like it, give it a link, give it a click. The hand, it's coming along, cast is off. Hopefully another week or two and I'll be back to normal, or as normal as I possibly could be, and we'll get back out shooting again sometime soon. I tried a couple of times and I just didn't have the mojo for it. It just didn't feel comfortable for me. So now that it's off, I'm starting to weight bear, so we'll get back there soon. So let's have a look at this year's calendar and we'll go through each image shot by shot. Let's start with January. That's Lake Louise, that's Chateau Lake Louise. Normally when people go to Lake Louise, you do a shot like the calendar cover, you know, like this one, facing out the chateau. You're standing basically in front of the chateau looking out. This shot here of Lake Louise is actually shot facing the other direction. This one's a little different and I like it because turning around and you're facing the Lake Louise and there's this little creek that I really like, and it's a really great shot, a little different angle and perspective with the Chateau Lake Louise kind of peeking around the corner in the background. All right, February. This shot was actually taken in, let me think about this, April, about the end of April last year. And obviously April last year was the height of the COVID lockdown and pandemic. And Calgary did a really cool thing where they honored healthcare workers and they lit the city blue. You've got the Calgary Saddledome in blue, the tower, and the new TELUS building lit up in blue. Creates a great shot. It happened about sunset. I just happened to be out taking a walk and saw them setting up lights at the Saddledome and just talked to a worker in a van, and he told me, oh, we're gonna light it up blue tonight. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna come and shoot that. I shot this in blue hour, which is the time after the sun is set. Everybody knows about golden hour in photography. Blue hour is that time, the hour before the sun peaks up in sunrise, or the hour after the sun's gone below the horizon, where the sky still has really nice color in it. It's actually, sometimes you get the best color is in blue hour. It's one of my favorite times to shoot cityscapes. Try it, blue hour, it's awesome. For me, March is just one of those iconic prairie sunset images. Just happened to be on a road trip. I believe I was coming back from Central Alberta visiting family, and this was just on the side of the road. I took the back roads that day instead of the main highway. I came over this hill on a gravel road, looked over towards sunset, and there was this herd of deer, and there was just flock after flock of birds flying over these deer. I thought if I popped the shutter speed up fast enough to expose for the sky, to get those really nice tones in the sky, it'll silhouette the deer and it'll be a great shot. And then the flock of birds came in and got it. It turned out to be just one of those iconic prairie farmland shots. You know, everybody knows the story of April showers bring May flowers, but here in Canada, it's more like May, June showers bring July flowers, because a lot of times in April we still have snow on the ground. This was a pretty powerful hailstorm that went through in June 2020, and the northeast of Calgary just got hammered with hail this year. This was kind of the build up to that. This was the storm cloud before it turned into hail. I was coming back from a place called Mossy, Alberta, where they have some really awesome grain elevators, and I was trying to come back to beat the storm and lucked out. Got this thunderstorm opening up. Be said about May other than just its magnificent moraine lake sunset this time. If you want to see how I got this shot, I made a video on YouTube. Click the link above. June is the same thing. Banff, Mount Norquay. This is video I made. I got double rainbows, and this was a shot when the rainbows had ended and the light started to punch through. If you want to see how I got this photo, all you got to do is click this link, and it'll take you to the behind the scenes video for this amazing Mount Norquay lookout shot. July in Western Canada is hailstorm season. If you can make it through June and July, typically you're pretty good to go for no more nasty thunderstorms in August. But June and July can be pretty nasty for hailstorms. This is literally out in the street in front of my house. This amazing lightning storm came through. Lucked out, grabbed my camera, set it up. The one thing that I will tell you that I did do is I parked my car away from my camera, covered my camera in a rain cover, and set it up, set the exposure lock on it, let it just shoot away, and then went and sat in my car, because standing in front of a tripod with a camera in a lightning storm, kind of dangerous when the lightning's that close. Ended up getting this incredible shot, and I think it's my favorite lightning shot of all time that I've ever taken. August, Lake Louise, sunrise. I say in the video, by the way, I do have a video on YouTube for this shot. Click this link. But I say in the video, it's one of those rare times being there for sunrise because of the whole pandemic situation that it was pretty deserted for Lake Louise. And Lake Louise deserted at any time is a pretty rare experience, but at sunrise to have barely anybody there, I would say there was probably in total about 30 people, maybe 40 people along the banks compared to hundreds. So pretty rare opportunity, and I think it's a great shot having the boathouse and the canoes in it. September is harvest on the prairies, and that dust comes up from the fields and the lower horizon fills thick with dust and creates this bright burning red harvest sunset. Put a combine in front of it and you get magic. October is sunset after the harvest is done, golden hour. Found an old windmill driving back from Mossley. I talked about Mossley earlier, and I really like this shot. I'm focusing on the windmill as I'm actually laying down in the field to get super low. Creates a nice lower bottom third blur, and the golden light, just awesome. November is a shot I took. This is actually taken on the bridge on the road that takes you to Nikiska Ski Lodge. You turn off the highway to go up to Kananaskis Village and Nikiska Ski Lodge. It's really easy to get to. There's not much trekking involved in this. Just a beautiful sunset with a bunch of great, gorgeous orange leaves. The sky was perfect for sunset. Really like this shot a lot. And finally, this is December. Canmore. I have friends that have a place out in Canmore that I go to when I get an opportunity. This is sitting on their back deck with a 200mm lens on, zoomed in on the mountain behind their house in Canmore. What can you say about just wow, the pinks and the blues and the tones in this shot? It reminds me of, you know, Never Never Land or Narnia. So there you have it. Those are the images for this year, all 12 of them. I've never done a calendar video before, so it gives you an opportunity to see what the images are firsthand. I hope you like it. So if you are interested in ordering the 2021 photoHuch calendar, click the link in the description below, or just go to photoHuch.com and you'll see on the bottom beside the Shop Hutch page, there's a calendar page there. Simple form to fill out. It's a great idea for Christmas. In the meantime and in between time, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll catch you next time.
And as always, guys, please rock the subscribe button and ring the bells for notifications. We'll check you next time.